Hello, everyone. We're back again. Patriot's back. Not Slim Shady. um, yeah, so another Sunday Night Live. Hopefully, get some people in here. Always look forward to you guys asking questions and just having fun and talking and seeing where everybody's from, what everybody's doing. There's Ordnance. What's up, Ordnance? Nothing, chilling. Yeah, same here. I think you're the only one in the chat right now, or watching me right now. You want to hear a joke? So there was this American and a Canadian. They were walking on the beach, just chilling and drinking a beer, and all of a sudden this genie pops up. And she was like, well, since there's two of you, I'll grant each one of you a wish. The Canadian was like, all right, I'll go first. He thought for a while, and finally he was like, you know what? Put a 30-foot border wall all the way around Canada. The American, he starts laughing and laughing, and the Canadian was like, what's so funny? And the genie couldn't figure it out either. Like, I don't know what's so funny. And the American was like, now fill it with water. That one, thanks to the Chimney Show. I heard that one on the Chimney Show. Hey, hopefully some of y'all caught that joke. I don't know, was that a good joke or a bad joke? Ordnance, I know you heard it. Everybody do me a favor and hit the like button, if you would. Helps it out. Helps get more viewers in here. Also, get in the chat. Let me know where you're from. Love Dawnings. No. Alright, whatever. It's alright. Hi, Love Dawnings. Teddy Fish. What do you think about free healthcare? Nothing's free. We should have free healthcare with the amount of money we pay in on taxes, but the government's greedy, so that's not going to happen. We're the only country, or one of the only countries that the government does not offer free healthcare. Like pretty much every other country. I mean, heck. So, I don't know if anybody here doesn't like Trump or whatever. Whatever your opinion is on Trump, him backing out of whatever the freaking U.S. or I can't think of the name. The WHO, I think is what it's called. You realize we're paying way more money into that than the World Health Organization. we're paying way more into that than anybody else. I mean, I'm talking millions more into that than anybody else. And we're the only country that wasn't benefiting from it. Like, we literally got no benefits from it. We were paying for other countries' health care. And that's how screwed up our government is. Like I said, think about what, I don't care what you think of Trump, but he's cleaning up the shit that Biden left behind. He's cleaning everything up. And yeah, I can't wait for, I mean, it's going to take a while for us to see the effects of it, but give it about a year and we're going to see a major turn in the economy and just in general how America is run, and especially the interest rates on mortgages and stuff like that. I mean, that's freaking, the interest rates on mortgages right now are insane. Like, I thought like 4 or 5% interest on mortgages was crazy. We're looking at buying a house right now, and a different house in the country with almost 2 acres, and our interest rate is it's gonna be, I think right as of right now it's like 6.8, and I have like really good credit, so yeah. What do you guys think? Anybody trying to buy a house right now? Everybody hit the like button if you would, please. It helps the channel out, helps the live stream go to more people. Nope. What, saying nope about, trying to buy a house? Did you check out Stifler's website? No, I did not yet. I'm planning on checking it out. You own your house? Yeah, that's good. I own several houses, but this, we're gonna, so my wife bought this before we got together. I bought my house before we got together. So we both have a house. Mine is in better shape, but it's smaller, so we decided to move into her house and rent mine out. So that's a pretty good financial, I mean, it's paying for itself, so it's be kind of stupid for me to sell that one. Then I bought a fixer-upper about a year and a half ago. I'm still working on that, and I'm trying to get that one finished and get it rented out before we close on the other house. But we're planning on selling this one for after, once we moved in, and maybe touch up a few things here and then sell it. So, but yeah, I mean, it's not that we don't have houses. We've been looking for, or we don't own a house. We've been looking for a long time, something in the country, for about 2 years actually. Something in the country with a little bit of acreage. It doesn't have quite as much acreage as I would prefer, but there's quite a bit of woods behind us. The realtor said that it's owned by Amish, so there's a good chance that I might be able to buy a couple acres off of them in the future when the financial situation allows to. But as of right now, it's almost 2 acres, so I got enough to where I can, or that property would have enough land to where I can set up a shooting range. And there's 2 houses, but I think they're both abandoned. They're kind of close by, but I know the one's abandoned, but the other one I'm not sure about. So yeah, just kind of chuckling everything around. Said they have cool stuff. Awesome. Yeah, I'll have to check them out, and because I do have another lower Glock lower 19 lower that I want to build out, or no, I think that's a 17 Glock 17 lower. I have another Glock 17 lower that I want to build out, so might have to look at them for potential for the slight. And did he say they make barrels, or is that a different company that makes the barrels? Because I know, what was that, MMC Armament or Armory that he had mentioned. Is that the Lee Enfield I see back there? Yep, that is a Lee Enfield. It's the Smelly, the Mark IV. The Lord of the Breaks. Source barrels from Delta Team Tactical. Oh, okay, so they source the barrels. Okay. So they kind of work together. Those 3 companies kind of work together to make to complete their uppers. I take it. So what's everybody up to? Where's everybody from? So that was, is that Stifler Manufacturer? Yeah, that was Stifler Manufacturing. Let me see if I can look them up right now. Right there they are. Stifler Manufacturing. SM19 Zoom. Oh wow. They do make some cool stuff. I'm Nick, remember me? I can't say that I do. Ooh. Blue orange, gold, and green, and white. Wow. They got some pretty cool slides. Sorry guys, I'm looking at something right now. uh, Slide parts kit. SPK premium. Hey, yeah, they got some real nice designs. Did he mention what the... I'm assuming they're RMR cut, the slides. Meet the coolest people in life sometimes. Yeah, they definitely make some sweet slides, some sweet looking ones. I'm assuming they're RMR cut. Doesn't, let's see, probably says it down here somewhere. Generation 1 to 3, OME, Palmer 80s, Dagger, SCT, and Geisler. Okay. Made in America. It is not. It is not compatible with parted barrels. Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure that I really want to do parted barrels. I have one. It does help with the recoil, but it's, I didn't ask, but they're definitely optic cut. Oh yeah, they're optic cut, I can see that. But I'm not seeing anything on here saying what they're cut. Maybe I'm glossing over it. Oh, RMR footprint. Comes with the Trochicon RMR footprint cut into frame. Okay. And optimized for Hollow Sun 407, 507C, X2 tapped, 632. CNC aluminum RMR cover installed. Okay. So the RMR footprint is the 507C. Is that a 507C X2 or is that I'm not familiar too familiar with it. There's definitely cheaper ones on the market, but sometimes you gotta pay for the cool factor. I guess it's not too bad for thinking that they're Cerakote and optic cut. Oh, okay. So some of these are complete uppers. I see. I see. Okay. So the first ones I was seeing were like 250, and I thought that was kind of high for just a slide, but that's a complete slide, which I guess they do have some for 200, but around the 200 mark. Down with America. I don't know what you just said there. I don't read whatever that is. 121. I think my dad needs help. He's been in the bathroom for an hour reading guns and ammo. Sounds like a typical American. Sit on the throne and read about guns. I hate America, huh? Well, get lost, dude. They got a pink one. Dude, you could easily port that. Like I said, get lost, dude. He probably sleeps with goats, yeah. Yeah. Daddy! Daddy! Do. FV Ordnance, have you talked to, or did you talk to him more? Stiflers? Are those weapons yours? Yes, they are. Goober. No, I stole them all from my neighbor, so I look cool. This ain't no freaking Iranian chat or group chat. Get lost, dude. Talk to him a little bit. Best red dot are $500 to $600. I don't know. I've heard people say that the Church Con RMRs they're not all they're cracked up to be. I don't know if you watch That Ain't Bad, but he said he had a Church Con RMR and he broke it twice. He broke the first one, send it back, they gave him a new one or they fixed it, whatever. Send it back, and within a couple days he broke the second one. So he said, screw this, and bought himself a Hollow Sun. I think it's either a 407 or a 507, something like that. Whatever fits on the Springfield Echelon. And he swears by those. And also I have, which I have about 500 rounds through it on with the red dot on my I don't know if you can see that, my PSA dagger. I have a ADE optic, and that's like 125 bucks. And I haven't had any issues with it. I've had it on there for, like I said, I put at least 500 rounds through the gun with that on it. So there's definitely cheaper one, or I know this term gets overused, just as good, but some not like for Trochicon, you pay for the name. A lot of times you can get like Holosun or Aimpoint. I don't really know that much about Aimpoint, but Vortex, they're a really good company. I have a couple of their rifle scopes. I don't know anything much about their, I haven't tried their pistol dots, but also, what's another one? Siley, or Siley, whatever you want to call it. They have, I forget the model, I think it's the Ghost and the Cat, I think it is, that they have that are really good as well, and those are 150 bucks, I think. So a lot of times for companies like even Holosun, you pay a little bit for the name because they are becoming a bigger company. They've proven their reliability, but definitely Trochicon, just because they were in, they have a military contract, or the military was using their reflex sight or whatever it's called, the one that they, I don't know if they still run those or not, but they were, and that's where Trochicon got their big name, and that's why you pay so much for them. It's just because the military used them, and that's why they can charge 500 bucks for a red dot and get away with it. My bad. I have an MPX local MPXK, looking for an optic for it. Oh, you're looking for an optic? What's it cut? What's the footprint on it? Rifle, red dots, then MB, PCC, pistol caliber carbine. Siley makes a really good, what's the channel called that I'll refer you to? Everything Yukon, I think is the name of the channel, where they can, or he literally tortures the crap out of a Siley, whatever, however you pronounce it. You can go look at that, at his videos on it, and he swears by him. He even clammed it, just today I saw the video, he clammed it to a piece of metal and welded on the metal, because somebody left him a comment saying that an EMP strike would kill your red dot, would kill the red dot, and basically saying you need iron sights, which I don't disagree about keeping your iron sights for backup, but definitely, like, he literally clamped it to the piece of metal and welded it for like 5 seconds on the piece of metal and showed it, and it was still on. So there's definitely some good ones that are way more affordable than Trochicon. I don't think I'd even ever buy a Trochicon just because of the price, and I also know that you can get just as good quality from other brands for half the price. And it's kind of like it's kind of like buying a Glock, and like the Chimney Show, he phrased it perfectly. He said there's no other, he's never sold a pistol. He's worked in gun shops for years, and he never sold a pistol aside from a Glock to where the buyer asked, now what should I upgrade first to make it better, make it more shootable. And it's always like you pay what 600 for a Glock ish, somewhere in that area. And most of the time you have to, if you want to put a dot on it, you have to get it cut, so that's at least $100 there. And then most people want to do work on the trigger to make the trigger better, and a lot of people want to change out the sights to like actual metal sights. So I mean, you can get good metal sights for I think about 80 bucks or something like that. So yeah, it's you're right out the rip unless you pay an extra $100 for the optic ready one, which you don't gain anything. It's just if you want to buy a Glock, you're gonna spend at least probably $250 to $300 just to get it to where you want it and enjoy shooting it. And that's exactly why I will never buy a stock Glock unless I can pick it up for a couple $100. I'm digging the shadow systems. Yeah, I've heard people. A lot of people like the shadow system just because it comes with everything that they want their Glock to be. But I've also heard people say they're overpriced. For PCC, I use Aimpoint. We run them for Steel Challenge and the Steel Challenge AD USPSA. Okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people either go with either Holosun or Aimpoint for that. Hit 2,600 rounds in it. You hit 2,600 rounds in it, or with the dot on it. That's nice. Tactical, bro. Set bet. You talking about the Glock? New Holosun. Yeah. EMS Pro X2 looks enticing. I can't say that I've heard of that one. No dot, just running the pistol. Nice. Yeah, actually, well, I haven't. That's a Holosun. It's the, oh shoot, what is it? It's the one it's the gold dot, not the red dot. It's compatible with night vision. I bought it because it was, I think, like, it wasn't very much more than the red dot was, and so I bought that because that is my home defense setup, and I want to eventually put some Hushaboom technology on the front of it. Favorite gun. The favorite gun that I own, boy, that's I would probably say my Mosin Nagant. Just because it has a lot of sentimental value to me. It was given to me by my dad, and he's no longer with us, so. Wonder if you whatever is gonna show up tonight. Everybody hit the like button for me if you would, please, so we can get more people in here, ask some more questions. But actually, that one right there, I just took that thing to the range today and put another 250 rounds, a little over 250 rounds through it to take it to 1,000, so I can do my 1,000 round review on it, and then probably gonna try to customize that thing a little bit, see if I can get the trigger pull down a little bit and get it running. I mean, it runs smoothly, but iRod 808 did some work on his. He has the same one. He did some work on his, and he got his trigger pull. I think that one's like a 4.5 pound trigger pull, I think. And he got it down to like a 3 just by doing some polishing and cleaning it up and stuff. And he also put a couple different Wilson Combat parts in it to help with the trigger pull and the grip spring and all that stuff. So favorite pistol, either a 1911 or a 2011. I really enjoy shooting the TSOS B9R. Like I said, I have 1,000 rounds through it now. I just gotta edit the video and post it. I'll probably go up Friday, I'm not sure. And then probably gonna also do a video just pulling it apart, cleaning it and inspecting it, see if there's any significant wear and tear on it. I'm trying to do a little more in-depth stuff. I've just been doing mostly shooting and little detail stuff, as far like features of it, details on the features and my experience in shooting it and stuff. I haven't really gone into an in-depth review, like 1,000 round review, and cleaning it and to see if there's any excessive wear and tear on it and stuff like that. So I figured I'd start it with this one because I actually have a brand new TSOS, the Night Stalker. That's the 5-inch one that I have not done I haven't done any videos on that one because I want to try to. I have a couple other guns, the SAR and the Ruger RXM. I want to get those finished, my videos on those before I start on the SAR, because I want to, or start on the TSOS. Staccato worth it. Honestly, I don't think, I've heard people say that, I mean, if you have the money to blow on them, then yeah, people do just because they want a staccato, just for, oh, I have a staccato, But I've heard a lot of people say that you can buy a Springfield Prodigy for, I mean, they're half the price, and you can spend a couple $100 on upgrades, and it'll run just as good, if not better, than the Staccato. And I've seen a guy. I think he had two Staccatos, and then he brought one of his buddies who had a Springfield Prodigy, and they were shooting it, and he had done some upgrades on it, and like they were like he was actually on the verge of saying that the Springfield Prodigy might actually be better. Like they're pretty much the same. And actually, the Staccato actually had a couple. Shoot, what was it? Accidental discharge. Like he wasn't pulling the trigger on it, and it just went off. Like he had just got done shooting. He shot like I don't know how many rounds, and then had it. He still had it in his hand, but he was talking to his buddy, and it went off. He didn't have his trigger on the finger on the trigger or anything. So, I mean, yeah, I don't. Unless you want it for bragging rights, I would say there's plenty of way cheaper 2011s out there, 9mm 2011s out there that'll be just as good as the Staccato if you put a little bit of work into them. If you're comfortable, polishing stuff up, replacing a few minor parts, put a couple $100 into them, and that's just my opinion. I'm not a fan of spending thousands of dollars for a gun for the namesake, basically. Um, but that's just my opinion on it. I've always been more of a budget guy. Like I enjoy trying to find the diamond in the rough, like seeing if there's some no-name gun that will do the job better than something 3 times more the price. So that's just my opinion. I mean, I know there's plenty of people. I mean, FV Ordnance, he likes the shadow systems, and I love the shadow systems. Or not the shadow system, the CC shadows. I shot one time, and it's been on my wish list for like 5 years now, and I just have not gotten myself to spend the money to buy it. But it's definitely a sweet gun, and the Dan Wesson DWX. I played with that at the Great American Outdoor Show, and that's a pretty smooth operating gun as well. But again, I don't know if it's no. Like I said, if I had 3,000 to spend without if I didn't have to worry about financial situations, and I had 3,000 to spend on a gun, I probably would buy the DWX just to try it out, see if it's worth it. But it's just as long as YouTube does what they're doing to me, and not fully monetizing my videos that have nothing to do with shooting. Like some of the videos I posted from the Great American Outdoor Show, like the Savage, Black Rain Ordnance, both of those videos are only partially monetized. Like the only way I make money off of them is if somebody watches them that pays for YouTube Prime. And so it's Black Rain Ordnance, Savage. There's another one. Oh, the CC Shadow Target 2, CC Shadow Target 2, or is it CC Target 2, whatever it is. It's ridiculous. They, they're on their shit. They try to not fully monetize videos that should be fully monetized that I know there's nothing wrong with them. And honestly, I've been thinking about deleting those videos and reposting them just to see if I can get them fully monetized. But I don't know if it's worth it or not. Ordnance. I hate spending thousands, but I seem to keep doing it. Hey, I mean, like I said, if you have the money to do it, there's like it's that there's the difference. I don't have the money to do it. If I'd spent uh 1,500 or 2,000 on a gun, I wouldn't. That would be the only gun I would be able to buy for like at least a month and a half, probably a month or two. I prefer high-end arms just because they work most of the time. Work most of the time. They should work 100% of the time. 100% of the time it should work. Um, and that's the thing though, like the high-end stuff, I I feel like if you spent $2,000-3,000 on a gun, that gun should run straight out of the factory like no problems. Like I get that they might have a malfunction here and there in the first 200 rounds just during the break-in period, but um like I was watching a video on I forget what her name is. She does YouTube and I think she shoots matches and stuff too, but she was saying that her staccato magazines were sticking, and she was like, the way you get them to not stick is by putting sandpaper over the magazine and insert it and file or to get sand down the inside of the magazine well. And a lot of people were like, you spent $3,000 and your magazine sticks, that shouldn't be a problem. And that's 100% true. Like if you spent 3,000 on on a gun and your magazine well is too tight or not fitted correctly for the magazine and they stick a little bit, that's I mean, I get it, it's polymer, you can easily sand it down, but still that you spent $3,000, you shouldn't have to worry about that stuff. Buy ones, cry ones. That's what people keep telling me, but I've not really cried about any purchase that I've made, to be quite honest with you. And I mean, I paid, I think $750 for that one, and yeah, I had to put a Wilson Combat extractor in it to get it to run, but since then I put what, like 400 or 500 rounds, or I think I had like 400. So I put about 600 rounds through it, and I've only had one little bit of a malfunction. That was my magazine, or the bullet nose dived. I'm not sure was that the magazine or what it was, but the bullet nose dived on when I was shooting it. So that was the only malfunction I've had since I replaced the extractor. I think I had, so I put about 300 rounds through it in the first range video. And then I tried to fix the extractor. I I don't know, like 20-30 rounds through it, and it just kept malfunctioning. So I replaced the extractor, so I'm at 1,000 now. Oh, so I put like over 700 rounds, probably 700 rounds through it with only one nosedive on it. So again, not gonna cry about that. Ordnance, like the tactical sport orange way more than a Shadow 2. Huh. See, I like what's really the difference between the tactical sport and the Shadow 2? Like, is the tactical sport a single action trigger, and Shadow 2 a double action trigger? Because I always get them mixed up. DWX is like, yeah, I was playing with it at the Great American Outdoor Show, and it's definitely a pretty smooth running gun. And also their shoot, what is it? The 10mm one that they have, the Kodiak. That one's pretty sweet too. I wouldn't mind having that. Cooking, what's up? Shadow 2 is double action, single action. Okay. And then the tactical orange, or the tactical sport orange, is that the same thing, or is that just a single action? He probably left already. He probably saw you in the chat, like, yeah, I'm out. Everybody do me a favor, hit the like button. Double tap the screen, hit the like button. I respect everybody's channel. As we should. As we should. Oh boy. I'm staying out of this one. But hey, I'll move on because I have to I'm just gonna take a drink of water. Keep up the good work, my brother. Thank you. I will. Make sure you double tap the screen, hit the like button. I need more people in here to keep the chat lively. Hey Jansen, what's up? How are you doing tonight? I'm doing good, man. Good to see you again. Hope all is well with you. Thank you. I hope everything's going good with you. Been other than being stupid busy, everything's been going good so far. So we got to go to the range and get a couple more videos recorded. Got to keep pumping them out. Trying to keep posting my regular review stuff on Fridays, and then I'm posting the leftover stuff from that what I haven't posted from the Great American Outdoor Show. I'm trying to post that on Mondays usually, or other days, just to try to keep somewhat of a normal schedule. All looking beautiful as ever. Oh, thank you. Got the Mosin, my wife's AR, Lee Enfield, and my 300 Blackout, and then got my T-Size 1911, or the B9R 1911, and the SAR 9X, Ruger RMX, and then over here I got my Smith & Wesson 38 short. What kind of videos, man? Any cool ideas you got? I just do like basically what I do is when I get a new gun, I'll do like a review video of it, going into all the details, and kind of get my first impressions, just holding it and stuff like that, trigger pull, all that stuff. And then usually a second video, I'll go out and try to put like two to 250 rounds through it. Sometimes I only get like 150, but you know, I run a bunch of different ammo through it in the first video to test it, see what runs, see what it likes, what it doesn't, and then on the second video, I usually try to take it to 500 rounds, and just to see how the reliability is. I don't do nothing fancy. I just do basically just shoot it and see if it's reliable, because a lot of people are interested in, especially the SAR. Dude, that's one of my most viewed videos. It's in the top 3 of my most viewed long form videos that I have up right now. A lot of people commenting, subscribing from that video. Just everybody's pumped about the SAR 9X. And how do you like the SAR 9X? Oh, it's great. I love shooting it. The trigger's pretty good on it. It's not nothing fancy. It's definitely better than a stock Glock trigger. But again, if you are handy, somewhat knowledgeable and handy with tools, you can strip it down and polish some of the connectors, trigger connectors and stuff like that, and get it to get a little bit smoother, cleaner break on it and stuff. But I believe it's a 4.5 pound trigger, somewhere in that area. But yeah, I really enjoy the grip on it. It's really, it fits my hands really nice, and it really helps to helps keep the felt recoil down. So yeah, really enjoying shooting that one. I'm not sure how many rounds I got through it right now, because I did a comparison video between that and the TSOS PX9, I was going to put that up, but I ran out of room for that one. So I did a tabletop comparison between the SAR 9X and the PX9 Gen 3, and it did pretty well as far as views go. So I decided to do a range comparison, and they are neck and neck as far as shootability and just reliable. I mean, I don't have maybe 250 rounds through it now, through the SAR now, but I have probably 750 through the PX9, and I've had no malfunctions as far as gun related. I was running some shitty ammo through it, and in the, what was it, the 500 round review, I think I was running some shitty ammo through it, and it had bad primers and stuff like that. But aside from not locking back the on the last round, the PX9 has, I mean, it's flawless, and it's, like I said, right around 750 rounds through it. Definitely worth checking out. The SAR too. I mean, they're great guns too. I've had a lot of people. Um, I've had a lot of people saying that they love their SAR 9X because they went because a PSA was doing a sale, and they had a bunch of like they had a holster, a dual mag carrier, a light, and some other cleaning stuff that you normally get. But you had a light and a holster and a dual mag carrier extra in a box, and it was like 250. Like, I saw that and I was like, I can't not buy that. So definitely, um, definitely worth checking the SAR out as well. Uh, Heck yeah, man, that's sweet. I'll have to look at one of those. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the TSOS, the SAR, TSOS PX9 and the SAR 9X, I mean, as far as compatibility goes, I don't know like what your hand size is, but I guess one determining factor would be if you're planning on buying a bunch of magazines for the gun, and if you have a Springfield XD and you have a holster for it, it'll fit into a Springfield XD holster. That's the TSOS PX9. And the magazines you can get, what is it, 18, 20 round magazines. They take the P226 magazines, and they're like $25 a piece. So you have very affordable aftermarket support on that. The SAR, I'm not 100% sure. I was reading up on that, and somebody said the 16 round CC75B magazines might work in it. They said something about it won't lock up unless you have to slide pulled back, like you can't lock the magazine into place with the slide closed, which is kind of weird. And also it has to have the steel base plate, is what they said, in order to fit. So I don't know. It's I don't know. Other than that, I would honestly, unless you have a CZ75 with that exact magazine, I would just go to SAR and buy one, because I think I've seen them for like $35 or $40 for a magazine. So I'm not sure if there's any, like, if it's a proprietary magazine, because they do make a lot of, like, they're pretty popular in Turkey and in NATO as well. I love my bro bars. Thank you. I have a 308. You have a 308? That's cool. I'm still working on building my AR-10 and 308. TSOS PX9 Gen 3. I love it, my brother. Yeah, it was one of my first guns that I did a extensive review on, and I guess that might be part of the reason it's one of my favorite guns to shoot. But like I said, the SAR 9X and the TSOS PX9, they're really close, like neck and I'd have a hard time picking either one over the other. I guess it just depends on what you're looking for. Not a TSOS is a little bit more expensive, but you have more affordable magazines and the threaded barrel. So you can also, and if you don't want the threaded barrel, they also make the one without a threaded barrel, and they're both actually TSOS would be optics cut, and the SAR is. I was told you can direct mount a RMR's or RMSC to the SAR, but I haven't tried it, so I don't know. I can't confirm that. So the optic cut, RMR optic cut would be a plus for the TSOS as well. Dark side. I need guns. Lots of guns. Why is that? I mean, I agree. We all need at least one rifle and one pistol. Love your videos, brother. Keep it up. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, yeah. Anybody have opinions on the shoot, what is it? I'm gonna have to look that up. Shoot. Gerson. What is that? T. Oh, I'll just look up Gerson. It's the one with the tip-up barrel. It's a Beretta. No, that's not what I spelled. I did not spell it like that. And there we go. Yes, I'm over 21. Oh, the MC14TX. Anybody have any opinions on that one? Just thinking if you didn't sit on your porch all day, you could do it too. A Tomcat. I think it's a Tomcat. It's the one with the tilt barrel. It's a 380. They're actually gonna be. I haven't heard anything. I figured I'd hear something by now, but they said they were gonna send it out to me for review. I talked to them at the Great American Outdoor Show, and so he told me to email him after, like the Wednesday after the show ends. So I did. He had his media guy message me back, and he said that they would send one out to me. I figured my FFL would have contacted me by now, but maybe maybe it's taken longer than I anticipated or expected. I don't know. But yeah, it's a pretty sweet looking pistol. I'm hoping, I was looking at the ammo for the 380. I really didn't want the 380, but that's what they offered me, so I decided, whatever, I'll take it. Hopefully the video does good so that I can get the one I actually wanted, and that's either the Witness or I don't know, I would take, let's see, which one was I looking at? The Brat would be sweet, but kind of not too practical. It's more of a showcase piece. I would take the MC9 Dissipator X, or Disruptor X, or the Witness X Match, or the Witness. Even the Witness Match, I would take. The Witness X Match has the integrated comp barrel. It's all in one piece. They're pretty sweet looking. So this is the MMP clone that they did, and this is their Witness Max X Match, and this is the, hey, get out of here, stop it. And then this is the Witness Match. All of them are pretty sweet looking pistols. I'm hoping that actually right here is the one that, this is the one that they're sending me. Let me actually, MC14X. Yep, 380 tip barrel. Yeah, this is the one that they're sending me. It's a pretty sweet looking pistol, but I really didn't want a 380, but you know, whatever I can get, I don't care. 380 ammo is freaking expensive. Everyone. I'll be back, got a shower, get ready for bed. Alright. I'll probably still be here. So yeah, no, I did inform them before they even sent one out. I did inform them that I do honest reviews, and I'll put it out there. However, whatever happens, I'm putting it out there. I don't sugarcoat it to my audience. And the only thing they said just only thing we ask, or that's good. The only thing we ask is let us know first so we can address the issue. That's the only thing they said. They don't have any issues with me showing, which I would have told them to keep it if they would have had a problem with me showing them if it malfunctions. Hopefully it doesn't, but what time I'm going to bed. I'll probably go till about 9:30. Still have a few things. I usually try to go to bed at 10, but a lot of times it doesn't happen. Um, but so we're gonna be on here for probably another half hour. I don't know. We'll see. At least 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm hoping I can get a lot of views on this Gerzon video that I'm doing. So, or that if whenever they get it sent out to me, at least. Hopefully. Hopefully the videos do well. I'm gonna be doing an extensive testing on it. I'm trying to build up my 380 ammo collection because I currently don't have a 380, but that shit is expensive. Like I said, it's like I think it's over $20 a box. What they sending? They're sending me a the MC 14TX. I just had it up here. Let's find it again. EAA. Yeah, the Gerzon MC 14TX solution. It's a tilt barrel, chambered in 380. It's the Beretta Tomcat Cologne. Hey buddy, what's up, DJ? So they're sending me that one. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully I can get enough views on there that they're happy, and hopefully I don't have any malfunctions, but whatever happens, happens. So, like I said, hopefully we can get some good views out of that video, those videos, and they'll be willing to send me another one because I really want the X match or the match. I had a 380 bodyguard. Hated it because it was double action only and trigger pull was 3 miles long. Heard 2.0 was better. Yeah, I've heard a couple people say that the 2.0 is much better. Like they fixed a lot of the issues, like the trigger. But I don't know. I try to stay away from 380, but if a company's willing to send me a gun for free, then I'll gladly buy the ammo for it and shoot it and give them my opinion on it. So that's where we're at on that one. But yeah, hopefully I can, once I get it, I can get enough views to where they're happy with it, and I can get the one that I actually want, and that's their 1911, the Match X, or either the Match or the Match X. Match is I believe it was a 5-inch barrel, and the X is the shoot. I'm not sure that it has the integrated comp, so I'm not sure if that's still considered a 5-inch barrel or not. Yeah, hit the like button, everybody. It helps push the video to more people, or push the live stream to more people. I have a few boxes of 380 left that I have no use for. Okay. What, just Full Metal Jacket? Or what brand is it, I guess? I mean, that's one thing I need to, I only have, I think I bought 100 or 150 rounds for it, which I don't have the gun yet, but trying to stock up a little bit so I don't have to spend $500 on ammo right away. uh, but do you know if Blazer makes ammo for it, or makes 380 ammo? Full Metal Jacket and a few Federal HST hollows. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll buy them off of you if you don't have use for it. I think they are Remington, but maybe Blazer. I gotta check to see. I can only single shot out my 9mm. You can only single shot your 9mm? Oh, the 380, because it doesn't have enough pressure to cycle the gun. I got you. Yeah, I was surprised actually. So I have a 380 out of a 9mm. Okay, yeah, that brings up another topic. I have the Rock Island, 10mm double stack, and I've had a little bit of issues with it not feeding the 10mm. So I bought, was it 1 or 2 boxes of 40 Smith & Wesson 40 cal, and I was shooting that. I was doing a video on it showing that you can shoot 40 through a 10, and it actually ran the 40 better than it did the 10mm, which is crazy. Ammo, what's up, man? Good to see you. So yeah, that's something I might have to try. See, I've seen other people, or I saw one video of somebody. He had, oh shoot, what was it? I think he had a 1911 and 9mm, and he was trying to shoot 380 or seeing if it would work. He did a video on it, and that's what he had to do. He had to single shot it or cycle it every time because it didn't have enough pressure. So what up, Carson? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. What? 10mm is usually designed off 40. Geometrically, not always, but yeah, it's so the 10mm and the 40mm bullet are the same. It's just the cartridge lengths. It's kind of like the 357 and the 38 Special and 357 Magnum. So yeah, so if you have a 357 Magnum, you can shoot 38 Special in it. If you have a 38 Special, you can only shoot 38 Special. It's not, because the Magnum cartridge is longer and more pressure. And the same with if you have with a 10 millimeter, you can shoot 40 through it, and it'll depend on your gun, like how heavy it's sprung, um, if it will cycle or not. But damn it. But my mine was running better with the 40 than it does with the 10 millimeter, so it's kind of weird. 44 Magnum versus 44 Special. Huh, I didn't realize there was a 44 Special. Mm. Messi or Rondello? Um, I soccer is something I don't watch, so that's a I don't know. It's a I don't know question. But my brother actually, he has a what is it? A 40, the 44? No, it's a 40. Shoot, what is that caliber? Oh man, is it a 44-7? No, it's not. That's a 45-70. It's a 40-44 or 40-70 or something like that. There's a cartridge. It's an old cowboy cartridge, and the ammo is hard to find and it's expensive. My brother has one. It's a lever action and it looks freaking beautiful. But he won't shoot it because, well, I don't know, has he shot it or not? Because I sent him a link to the ammo one time. No, it's not 45 long Colt. I have a long Colt revolver actually, and it's not a it's a rifle cartridge. Um, whew, dang. I want to say it's 40-70. I think is what the cartridge is called. And let's see if I can find it. Henry. Liver. Action. Let's see. 40. 44-40. Or no, there's a. Dang it. I think it's a 44-40. Oh, yep, there you go. Uh, McGill Henderson, I think. 40. That's the one. It's a hard cartridge to find, and it's expensive. It's over $1 around, and yeah, it's he has one that he got because he has his own construction company, and he got it for partial payment for something for work that he did on a job, and I seen it. He still has the original box, and I don't think he's ever shot it. But he said he wanted to get ammo for it just so he has ammo, and I found it saw it one time online, and I sent him the link to it, but I don't know if he ever bought it. And I should, next time I go out to Minnesota, I should go do a video on it, because it is it's got a lot of engravings on it. It's gold plated. It's a masterpiece. A very rare rifle. I'd like to do more research just to try to figure out like when it was made, or if it's a newer model, or it was made recently, just a clone, or if it's an actual like an older version of it, or like the original when they came out. Like, is it 100 years old, or is it it's probably not 100 years old, but you know what I mean. Like, is it old, or is it um, relatively new? I guess that's what my question is. But yeah, next time I go out there, I'm definitely gonna see if I can't do a video on that one, because I think that thing's freaking sweet. And maybe if he lets me, I can shoot it once or twice, put 1 or 2 rounds through it just to see how it shoots. But I should bring my I have the Rossi shoot. What is it called? It's a single action. It's a 4570, and or not 45. It's a single action 410 45 long Colt. I forget what it's called now. The Brawler, the Rossi Brawler. I have that one. I haven't even shot it yet. I gotta do a video on that one too. I just think it's cool because it has a Picatinny reel and everything you can mount. I was thinking about doing something stupid with it, but to see what people's reaction is to it. I don't know. We'll see. USMC for life. How's everyone doing? I'm doing great. Did you serve? Were you in the army, in the military? Yeah, it's a pistol. Are you asking about the Brawler, the Rossi Brawler? 45, 45 long Colt, and 410. Yeah, that's a pistol. It's got, what was it, 7? Either 7 or 9-inch barrel, I forgot. Retired Marine. Oh, well, thank you for your service. That's what I was thinking about doing. But I have a, what is it, a 1-6 LPVO that I was thinking about putting on there just to see what people say. I think it'd be funnier than hell. Yes, sir. Much respect, USMC. Really appreciate your service. Sirloin. Most recent purchase myself is the CC P10F in 45. Oh, in 45? I didn't realize they made it in 45. I have the P10F in 9mm. Mine's the older version of it. It's not optic ready though. Yeah, I think it would be cool to throw an LPVO on there just to get people talking. I mean, the practical thing to do would be to put a red dot on it, but you know, sometimes you gotta have fun to get people talking. I didn't think they discounted. I think they discounted it for a little and brought it back recently. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew they for the 9mm version at least. I knew that they had discounted the prices because they were trying to get rid of the older models of them, the ones that weren't optic cut, so that you were able to. I was able to. Looking back now, which I bought mine, uh, over a year ago, I think. Right around a year ago is when I bought mine, I think, and I paid, I think, $450 for mine, something like that. 450, 470, somewhere in that area. So it's so yeah. I've seen them for like $350 online now since then, just recently. But let's see, double stack with a red dot if you want to ghost. Oh, put a red dot on top of the LP. Hey, I might have to do that. Actually, I think I have a Wish.com scope that has it's I think I got a good idea now. Hmm. I donate one for views. I bet that would get views because people would comment on it just because it's ridiculous. But I think I have a good idea now. I think I have a Wish.com scope that's like a freaking high magnification scope, but it's not the. I mean, I have one of my ARs, and it's kind of chunky, and the glass is not the best quality, but it holds zero. It's been holding zero, and um, it has mounts on three top and both sides for like a Picatinny rail mount for the red. It actually comes with a red dot and a laser to mount on the laser on the side and the red dot on top. And I think it looks kind of weird, but that would definitely. I think I might have to do the whole setup on there and throw it up on the brawler just just to see what people say. Hey, maybe that'd be my first viral long form video. It's weird how the dumb shit goes viral and the stuff that you actually want to do well doesn't go viral. But I'm gonna have to try that. This is shit where unless about the only people are gonna know about that is the ones watching right now. So we don't have to worry too much. We got 13 people watching. I'm the best at it, dumb shit. Hey, sometimes that's all it takes to go viral is to do something stupid. I mean, what? I mean, it wasn't really stupid, but I posted a video of me unholstering my concealed carry, my SIG 365, unholstering it, and this was last summer when I posted it, and showing that I carry it with a round in the chamber and putting it back in the holster, and I used Johnny Q's sound, saying was talking about carrying with one in the holster, and you wouldn't believe how many comments I got saying that that is dangerous and stupid and stuff like that. But hey, I got 360 some thousand views out of it, so not complaining. With like 800 and plus subscribers I got from it. I still have my two of my other videos that went viral. The very first video that went viral for me is, shit, I'm not even sure. I think it's 80,000 views now, but it's still getting views, just like 50 to 100 views every 2 days or something like that. About 25 to 50 views a day. But my second viral video, I got over 1,200 subscribers. Actually, almost 1,300 subscribers on that, and 300 and shit. What was it? 370,000, I think, views or somewhere in there. 360 some thousand views. 370,000, somewhere in that neighborhood. So it's been, I'm just waiting, since I'm monetized, I've been trying to go viral again for I'm back. Double standards. You're back on your other channel. Only because people are scared about SIG not being the most drop fire reliable, and people's lack of trigger discipline and overall firearm safety. Yeah. So I did drop test mine. I dropped it from like 4 feet, obviously with empty chamber, but I did drop it a couple times on the floor from like 4 feet, and it pulled the trigger, and it would still, like, it hadn't discharged the safety or whatever. So I'm fairly confident with mine. I mean, obviously I wouldn't be carrying it if I thought it wasn't safe. But with all of SIG's shenanigans going on, I'm looking at the Mossberg MC2, because it's right there with SIG, or SIG, for less money, and I might be able to get it for a big discount because of the channel. So I'm back. I was locked in on another. Yeah, I saw that. Switch channels real quick, huh? But yeah, I don't know. I like my SIG 365, but I think it does leave some things to be desired. It's just, for what you're paying. I mean, you're paying. I mean, I paid right around 700 for mine. Mine's the XL, and I don't know. Yeah, you do get the night sights, and you get 2 magazines with it, I think. But the magazines are freaking ridiculous. Like $50 for a freaking magazine. It's stupid. Oh yeah, I've had my eye on the Mossberg pistol. Yeah, I didn't even know they made a pistol until I was at the Great American Outdoor Show, and I walked up to the Mossberg booth, and I'm like, what? They make a pistol? And the guy there, he was like, yeah, fun fact is Mossberg's first gun was actually a pistol. about 100 years ago. Their first gun was a pistol, and they said they're they just felt it's kind of fitting that 100 years later they bring back a pistol. But yeah, they said it hasn't really taken off because like nobody knows about it. But like I play with it, and just a standard model, optic ready. I think it's like 550, and I like the grip. I actually like the grip a little bit better than the SIG, because the width of the SIG is, or the Mossberg, or the MC2 and the 365 are pretty much the same, but the length of it, like, so you have your width and your length. It's a little bit longer, and that's the only thing I don't like about or one of the only things that I don't like about the SIG is because of uh, uh, my big hands. My hand pretty much like my support hand doesn't barely makes any contact with the grip itself. So it's kind of, I don't know. I'm probably gonna move away from SIG as my carry. I mean, I'll probably still carry it occasionally, but let's see. SIG's issue was all result of tolerance stacking. They have changed now. Assembled now. Are you talking about the magazines? They aren't doing sub assemblies. Not, not disputing on SIG, by the way. I still want to say, yeah, they make good firearms. It's just their management needs to get their shit together. Like, there's all kinds of stories coming out from women being mistreated. Like, so I mean, it could be them just making stuff up, but also it's like, I don't really want to be somebody that supports a company and I'm sure there's, other companies have issues too, but, it's just, they don't take responsibility. Like, there's clear evidence with their 320s that the early the early models had accidental discharge problems, and they kept trying to blame it on the holster and everything else. Like, nobody, it was anything but the gun. Instead of taking responsibility and recalling all of their freaking guns and fixing the shit right, they just tried to blame everybody else. And I don't like it when companies do that. When companies own up to their mistake, it's a lot more credible than it is if they try to blame everyone and everything around it. WV Guns and Goats, what's up, my man? Savage has a pistol nobody talks about. Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, I did a video at Savage's booth, and I knew that they make a 1911, but I didn't know they made a striker fire pistol, like a carry pistol. And I might have to reach out to them and see if I can get one of theirs too. But I don't want to love them. Just saying, they have changed their process. I will not be supporting their company, but they burnt too many bridges. Yeah, it's like, that's what I'm like. They got that government contract, and now they just, I don't know. they can't even fulfill their government like the stuff that they're supposed to be making in house for the pistols for the army, which I don't know if they're even gonna make, or they might get dropped by the army because they're having major issues with the gun, from what I've heard. Or the 320 or the M17, whatever they're called, M18, whatever they're calling the army model. Uh, yeah, I seen the MC1, but literally didn't see anyone talking about them, so I stayed away. Was as well as personally, Mossberg's bluing was never my favorite, but it's opinion. But that's opinion. Yeah, however, my 500 is still the goat. Yeah, they make some really good shotguns. Yeah, I gotta actually WV Guns and Goats. You gotta, or can you send me a picture of the business card that they gave you, so I can reach out to them and possibly or see if they will work with me at least. Like I said, I'm not trying to get free guns, but if I can get a good discount for being a creator, then that's what I'll do. They won't get dropped, trust me. On that, I tested DoD equipment for a living. Well, they need to start making. I heard that they were farming a lot of their parts stuff out to other companies, like not even in the US, like companies from China and other countries, to keep their costs down, while in return, the parts keep breaking. And yeah, I think the military should have just stuck with the Brata. I mean, I get it. It was time to. They were ready to move on from the Bretta M92, or the M9. But from what I'm hearing, the M9 was a superior gun over the M18. That's a lot under contract. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not allowed, but they need to get their act together and actually make good parts. I mean, they got a military contract, they need to freaking fulfill it, like with quality parts. That's what I'm saying. Because that's why the military's having all these issues, and that's why they're having all these issues on the civilian side, because they're farming out to other companies that are not in the US, and they're making shit parts, and so they'll break. It's just like, I get it, a government contract is guaranteed money and it's good money, but it's just like, ever since they got the government contract, they went downhill, I think. 6 MIM parts have been made in India for a while now, but India has a large MIM manufacturing base. Okay. So, I mean, like I said, I don't know all the details. I watched some videos on people talking about all that stuff, and I don't know all the details, but I know that SIG is just trying to make quick cash and not do their due diligence, is what it seems to me anyway. But sometimes you get you're gonna get that. Just people seem to only care about money and not about doing the actual work to earn it. Sig warranties, the trash. I could tell you stories from for months. Six warranty is trash. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard. Uh, one video I watched. That's one thing that they touched on, and it was literally they refused to. It was a YouTuber. The guy had a YouTube channel, and he bought the 320 or something. He had one of their guns, and he kept having issues with it, and they wouldn't. They basically told him to go piss off, and so he threatened them with, told them, well, I'm a YouTuber, I have a channel, whatever, I can put this on my channel and whatnot, and then they backed down, and so, well, I mean, for me, I would have been like, I would have done that and then recorded everything and still put it on my channel. Just because I don't deal with assholes like that. Like, you want to be an asshole and treat somebody, your normal customer, like shit because you've been producing shit, and then you don't want to do your warranty or stand good on your warranty. And then you want to treat somebody different because they're an influencer or have a YouTube channel, treat them different from what you would treat normal people. Like, that's something that just I don't stand for that. It's something that really gets my goat is when companies do that. I only have a few hours till bedtime. A few hours till bedtime. Are you working a night shift or what? But dang, it's 10 o'clock already. I was gonna get off here at like 9:30. DJ, are you working night shift? No, 7 to 7. And thrive on 4 to 5 hours of sleep. If the kids let me. Oh, jeez. You're working 12-hour shifts on 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I guess I do the same shit. Huh. Well, Pickler. Are there a M1? No, that's a Lee Enfield and a Mosin Nagant. I don't have an M1. I wish I had an M1. With a second job on occasion. Yeah, I work, I usually get up at, a little before 5 or 5 o'clock, somewhere in that area. And, well, last week I worked every night at my other job, so, I didn't get shit for sleep last week. Because, getting done, working about 3 hours, getting done 9:30, 40-minute drive home, getting home about 10:30. By the time you spend a little bit of time trying to unwind, it's 11:30, 12 o'clock, so rinse and repeat. Well, buy another gun. Thank you. I will here maybe soon. I don't know. I'm trying to grow my channel. Got any ideas? Yeah, just try to make good, interesting content. And if you are able to post, I don't know if you post long forms or shorts or not. If you post shorts, I would recommend posting at least every other day. Posting once a day if you can, or maybe do like 2 days in a row, skip 2 days in a row or something, or do every other, like post 4 a week or something. I would recommend posting no less than 3 or 4 a week. Spins awful. Talking about jobs, looking into line work. My groundman, that's been in it under 2 years, made $99K last year. Dang, yeah, I know linemen make a shit ton of money. One of my buddies' son, he started doing that, and he made, they went, his first job as a groundsman, they went to Texas for 2 weeks, and he made like 12 or 13 grand in 2 weeks. So, yeah, they make damn good money. Gotta grind. I want to do music. Possibly start a channel. But kids literally destroy anything I buy for myself. Yeah. Well, buy yourself a storage building and put it outside. Put all your stuff in it. Put a little electric heater in there and lock yourself in there. As a foreman, I made 178K working 3.5 days most of the year. Dang. How can I get into that? Holy crap, 178K working 3.5 days a week? Dang, that's a lot of moolah for TYSM. Mueller Farm. What? TYSM. What do you mean? Been dying to create something for a minute now. Mueller, it's all about content, and consistency base. Yes, being consistent. When I started out, I was very consistent on posting on the same day, twice a week. I always post the same day, twice a week. And but then I started posting more often, and I realized that posting more often helps your channel out. So, but yeah, being consistent. So if you can post 3 videos a week, I would pick 3 days out of the week, and or if you have enough analytics on your channel that you can figure out when your audience is most active, pick the 3 days that your audience is the most active, and post it right before your audience starts getting active. That way, that's what I try to do, but YouTube likes to, and shut my views down. Because, I mean, I don't understand how you can have 6,500 subscribers and none of your videos go over 500 or get much over 500 views. Like, I haven't had a video get literally the last video that got over 1,000 views had 5 subscribers, and I've had several shorts videos that I posted that didn't have any subscribers, and they're like right around 500 views. So what that's telling me is it literally took 5 subscribers to push the algorithm enough, to manually trigger the algorithm enough to get another 500 views on that. And that's freaking bullshit. I think it's thank you so much. But I feel like he's saying, oh, okay. And I have the TUISM. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, that could be what he's saying. That just threw me off. I didn't think of that, but AU. Well, it is 10:10. I gotta freaking go. I gotta get off here. I appreciate y'all watching. I'm gonna get off of here. I've been it's over 2 hours. I was gonna get off here at like 9:30 already, so y'all have a good one. Everybody go check out WV Guns and Goats, and also check out FV Ordnance if you like gun videos and stuff like that. I'll get, they do some really good stuff. I'll get you that email. That's this week. Just remind me. All right. Thank you, WV. Good night, everybody. Good night, DJ. I'll have a good one. Peace.